Hey friends, and welcome back to the next video in the TypeScript tutorial series. In this video I will quickly show you, should you decide to not use Replit but a local development environment, I will quickly show you how to set that up, how to get that up and running with VSCode and Node.js and everything else that you might want to have. Alright, let's dive right in. As you guys know, there is always a written article that goes along with the video. I'll drop the link in the video description below. You can also go here and directly click on that article where all the links to the necessary files are listed, and also the commands, so you can just copy and paste them if you wish to. If you are using Windows, you can just go ahead and go to nodejs.org and then download the latest LTS or the current version as you wish. You just download it and install it, and that's it for the Windows installation if you use your Windows machine for development, for TypeScript development. On the other hand, if you are using macOS, I think you can also do it the same way. But if you are using something like WSL2, for example, we even recommend that on macOS, to be honest, to use the Node version manager, which is a great tool to manage Node versions. If you go to your terminal, it's easily installed by using a single command. You will find this command linked in the written article. I will also drop it in the video description below for easy copy and paste, but you can just run curl to download that and install it. I'm just going to copy and paste it in here, and then you just have to either restart your terminal for it to load or just do a refresh with source, but just go ahead and restart your terminal, and then you can verify the installation by typing nvm, and if something like this comes up, that you get some options here, then you are golden. Now to install Node on the latest LTS, I think it installs the latest version by typing nvm install Node, and that way you can install Node.js, and it's actually installing the current version, not the LTS version. So it's automatically installing the latest current version of Node. And if you wanna then look at it, you can follow the article in the video description, where are a couple of more nvm commands, so you can switch between Node versions just by using nvm list, for example. Then you see all the installed Node versions, and you can just switch between them as you wish. This is sometimes required on certain tools that are not compatible with the latest version of Node, but this just as a side note. Now let's go on with installing TypeScript, what we are actually want to do. Now to install TypeScript globally, you can simply type npm install -g TypeScript, and this installs TypeScript globally in your terminal. And if you want to verify if that worked, you can type tsc space -- version, and then something should come back. So we're on the latest version of TypeScript. Should you want to install TypeScript on a per project basis, make sure you're inside of your project folder, and then you can go install it with npm install TypeScript -- save -dev. That's the way you install it on a per project basis. And if you want to go ahead and actually create a new TypeScript project inside of a folder, let's make a folder temp and cd into that folder, and inside of that folder I just do tsc space -- init, and this will create a new tsconfig file. And if you do an ls, you can see there's a tsconfig JSON file. And if we then go ahead and open up VSCode by typing code space dot out of WSL2, it's a pretty neat feature if you don't know that. We are opening this folder right inside of VSCode, and we can now go ahead and create a new test.ts file, and we can work with TypeScript. Now when it comes to TypeScript and VS Code, which is a good segue here, I think, then there aren't really many extensions that I recommend using, since VS Code is developed by Microsoft as well as TypeScript, so it comes with TypeScript support right out of the box. The only thing I recommend using, what I'm using, is a couple of extensions. Actually not a couple, the only thing really is ESLint. I think that's what everybody has installed anyway. It's also official Microsoft extension. I think that comes pre-installed with VS Code anyway. And then I'm also using Prettier. That's the code formatter Prettier. And yeah, that's really it. That's really all you need when it comes to installing TypeScript and getting it ready for development on your computer. If you have any additional questions, let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, guys, and I see you back in the next part.